Hello everyone, welcome back to our show. Today, I'm bringing you an incredibly sweet and interesting story about the famous couple Yu Long and Yang Mie Mie. But before you hit play and start watching, let me ask you a question. In love, does it take grand gestures to show care and affection? Or is it the small, seemingly insignificant actions that leave a lasting impression on the other person's heart? And today, Yu Long will make you rethink this question. In the world of entertainment, we often see grand gestures of love, dramatic confessions, expensive gifts, and over-the-top romantic moments that steal our breath away. But sometimes, the most memorable displays of affection come from the quiet, intimate moments. They are the ones that don't shout for attention, but instead, gently tug at your heartstrings. This is exactly what makes Yu Long's recent action in his latest drama so remarkable. In a seemingly innocent scene, where he's simply slicing an orange, Yu Long intentionally cuts his hand. Now, you might think, is this just a random accident? But no, this wasn't a mistake. It was a subtle, calculated move on Yu Long's part. What could be more attention-grabbing than getting hurt in front of the person you care about? It's a risky, almost foolish act, but it's designed to do one thing to get Yang Mie Mie's attention and care. At first glance, it may appear as if Yu Long's injury is nothing more than an accident or part of the script. However, this deliberate action reveals something deeper. It's a reflection of his need for connection and affection, a desire to show vulnerability and draw in the one person who can offer him comfort. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. Yang Mie Mie, who has always been a caring and attentive person on screen, is immediately drawn to him. She rushes to his side without a second thought, tending to his injury with concern and tenderness. Now, let's think about this for a moment. How often do we try to get the attention of someone we care about? While it's common to send gifts or make big declarations, sometimes, the simplest acts are the most effective. Yu Long, in his own way, chose to demonstrate his affection in the most human, vulnerable way possible. He didn't go for a grand speech or a lavish gesture, he chose to bleed, literally, in the hopes of receiving the emotional care and attention he wanted. What makes this moment so captivating isn't just the action itself, but the profound message behind it. It's a reminder that in love, sometimes showing vulnerability is the most powerful way to connect. By allowing himself to be hurt, Yu Long created a moment of intimacy with Yang Mie Mie, one that was genuine and raw. It wasn't about showing off or pretending to be something he wasn't. It was simply about expressing a need, and doing so in the most honest way possible. Part 2: Emotions Beyond the Screen. As the scene unfolds, the true beauty of this moment becomes evident in the subtle exchange between the two characters. Yang Mie Mie's immediate reaction is nothing short of heartwarming. Without hesitation, she rushes over to Yu Long's side, her eyes filled with worry as she examines his hand. This isn't just acting, it's a genuine display of concern, a reflection of the bond that has developed between them both on screen and possibly even off-screen. It's moments like these that make us believe in the magic of cinema, where the line between reality and fiction often blurs. But what makes this interaction so powerful is that it speaks to something deeper than just the characters' relationship. It's the portrayal of how love and care are expressed in the smallest, most unexpected ways. The tender touch, the worried glance, the gentle words of reassurance, all of these things convey more love and affection than any extravagant act ever could. Yu Long's injury becomes the catalyst for a tender moment that speaks volumes about the nature of true connection. For viewers, this scene is a reminder that love doesn't have to be loud or dramatic to be meaningful. Sometimes, it's the quiet, selfless moments that leave the deepest impressions. The way Yang Mie Mie tenderly cares for Yu Long's injury shows us that love doesn't always require fireworks or fancy gestures. It's the simplicity of being there for someone in their time of need that makes all the difference. In this moment, Yulong's small act of vulnerability opens the door for a deeper connection between the two characters. It's a quiet reminder that we all need someone to care for us, and sometimes, the best way to show our love is by allowing ourselves to be cared for. And this is where the beauty of this scene lies. It's not about the injury itself, but about the emotional exchange that follows. It's about two people who, in their own way, are showing care and tenderness through the simplest of actions. This scene also highlights how actors, through their craft, can convey powerful emotions that resonate with the audience. What's happening on screen is more than just a simple exchange between two people. It's a representation of the complexities of human connection, and how even in the smallest of moments, we can find deep meaning and intimacy. In the end, this seemingly small action of Yulong cutting his hand becomes much more than just a plot device. It becomes a profound reflection on love, vulnerability, and the importance of connection. And as viewers, we're left with a lasting impression of the raw, beautiful emotions that exist between two people who genuinely care for one another. Could this be a real-life relationship? Such acts always make viewers question, is this a part of their real-life relationship, or just an extraordinary performance? In the eyes of their fans, their bond has grown more intimate, not just on screen, but in the hearts of viewers too. When we look at moments like this, we see not just affection, but also respect and genuine care for one another. And of course, all of this makes their relationship even more special. How is it that such a small act can make our hearts flutter like this? Love through the little things. If you think love only happens through grand gestures and flashy displays, this story will change your perspective. It's the little things, like Yulong's simple act of cutting his hand to get Yang Mie Mie's attention, that truly make love so sweet. When you look at this couple, you realize that love doesn't need to be grand or showy. It's the moments of care, the small yet meaningful gestures, that make a relationship long-lasting and genuine. And perhaps, that's the message Yulong wants to send to the audience. So, what about you? Have you ever done something small, without any fanfare, but enough to make the other person feel loved and cared for? Don't forget to leave your thoughts about Yulong's action in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this sweet story, be sure to hit like and subscribe, so you don't miss out on the next exciting stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.